For decades, governments around the world have denied the truth about UFOs. Official statements often dismiss them as mundane things like weather balloons, satellites, or optical illusion. But behind closed doors, secret files and leaked testimonies suggest that some of the most extraordinary UFO encounters were deliberately hidden from the public. Today, we'll uncover a few of the most mysterious cases that authorities tried to keep in the dark. One of the most famous cases took place in 1947 near Roswell, New Mexico. On a ranch outside of town, locals reported a strange crash in the desert with debris scattered across a wide area. The rancher's son even claimed to have found parts of a flying disc and some rather peculiar alien bodies. News of the crash spread quickly, and a local newspaper ran the headline, "Army Air Forces capture flying disc." But within 24 hours, the story was changed. The military announced that the flying disc was nothing more than a crashed weather balloon. And with that, the mystery of Roswell was officially explained away. Or was it? For decades, the truth remained buried. But in the 1970s, the story was brought back to light. Researchers began poring over old documents and interviewing witnesses. In 1978, a former intelligence officer came forward, claiming that the Roswell crash was part of a secret government program called Mogul. It supposedly used high-altitude balloons to gather intelligence on Soviet nuclear tests. But when one of the balloons crashed in Roswell, military intelligence ordered it covered up to prevent the Soviets from finding out about the program. Other secret projects were also rumored to be related to UFOs, such as Project Sign, which monitored UFO sightings across the United States between 1947 and 1949, and Project Blue Book, which was initiated in 1952 to collect and analyze UFO data. Some believe these projects were simply elaborate deceptions designed to fool the public and the Soviets at the same time. Did the government really capture alien technology and hide it from the world? There's evidence to support both sides of this debate. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts down below. Another strange case happened in 1980 in Rendlesham Forest in England. US Air Force personnel stationed nearby reported seeing a glowing orange craft descend into the darkened trees. At first, they assumed it was a lost aircraft or a falling satellite. But as the days passed and the object remained hidden in the forest, their concern grew. Several trained military men claimed to have approached the craft, and some even reported touching it. They described strange symbols carved into its surface and beams of light shooting into the sky. Theories abounded, ranging from secret experimental aircraft to extraterrestrial spacecraft. But the official explanation given by the British Ministry of Defence was equally baffling. They claimed the sightings could be explained by nothing more than the lighthouse beams from a nearby port. Yet the men who witnessed the lights in the sky insist they encountered something not of this world. Could the dense woodlands of England be harboring a secret alien presence? Maybe. Perhaps one of the most disturbing incidents occurred in 2004 off the coast of California. 3 Navy fighter pilots from the aircraft carrier Nimitz were flying off the coast when they spotted something unusual on the radar, an object that should have been impossible. It was huge, about 60 feet long, with no wings, no exhaust, and no visible means of propulsion. The pilots described it as a tic-tac-shaped craft that seemed to defy the very laws of physics. What's most astonishing is that the object moved at incredible speeds, accelerating from 0 to over 600 miles per hour in a matter of seconds. The pilots pursued the craft, but it was far too fast for them to catch up. All they could do was watch as it vanished over the horizon. Officially, the US government denied the encounter ever happened. But later, declassified footage emerged, showing the object on military radar and infrared cameras. Now, the Pentagon admits that these encounters are real, but they still refuse to explain what the crafts are. This isn't the only case of a UFO being sighted by military personnel. There have been countless reports over the years, all across the globe. Are these stories nothing more than flights of fancy? Or are they glimpses of a reality we're not supposed to see? These are just a few examples of the many UFO cases that have been kept under wraps for decades. One thing is clear: the truth is out there. The evidence is real. The witnesses are credible, and the cover-ups are undeniable. As we continue to explore the mysteries of our universe, one question remains: are we alone? What do you think? Let me know your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. See you next time.